Terminator Dark Fate is one of the worst movies of 2019, and here's why. So the formula is the same, everything's beat by beat, we've seen it before. It's pointless, and the opening of the movie is a slap in the face to the fans of the originals. So, I'm just gonna go beat by beat this movie, because it's basically like the director just had a checklist of everything he wanted to do. So the time bubbles that bring the hero and the Rev 9, they name it differently, so it's new. So, you know, the Terminator lands, he does the pose, the hero falls, and she gets hurt. Okay, haven't seen that before. The Terminator in this one is called the Rev 9, and it's basically the T-800 endoskeleton with the T-1000 around it. So it can split in two if it needs to. That's kind of cool. The Rev 9 uses knife/sword arms to kill. The Rev 9 walks away from an explosion and reforms itself. The Rev 9 is more advanced than the hero who is sent back. The Rev 9 runs really fast with open hands smoothly. When the hero first saves the victim, the protector says, "If you don't come with me, you will die." The hero gets a shotgun and hides it in her coat. A chase ensues to see who gets to the victim first. The victim doesn't believe the protector, so the protector says, "If you don't get it. Everyone you know is going to be dead." The victim then believes the hero. The Rev 9 disguises himself as a family member to get close to the hero. The victim is revealed to be the savior. Oh, spoilers, I guess. The protector says, "You don't get it, normal weapons won't destroy it." Sarah Connor comes in at the last minute, slows down the Rev 9 and says, "I'll be back." The protector knows the victim, and that's why they were chosen. The T-800 shows Sarah his weapon room, like Sarah did in T2. So, of course, you have to have Arnold Schwarzenegger back, because it's a Terminator movie, and he's good in this one. Sarah doesn't trust the T-800. The heroes get captured in a government building, and the Rev 9 comes in and gets the heroes tell the police what is coming, but they don't believe her until it's too late. The Rev 9 chases the heroes in a helicopter. The T-800 grabs Sarah, turns around, and takes bullets to the back to protect her. During the battle, the T-800 loses his left arm to the Rev 9. Sarah fires a shotgun at the Rev 9 while shouting, "Run," to the victim. The T-800 sacrifices himself to destroy the Rev 9. The hero and team create a kill box/plan to lure and destroy the Rev 9. The time traveler soldier sacrifices herself to save the savior. The climax is in a factory, because of course it is. It's like, they can't do anything original. God, this movie made me sick. Sarah has the same kind of shotgun that the Terminator has in the original. I think that's the only kind of little Easter egg that they thought would be fun. Like, hey, you guys like the original, so that's why you're here. The T-800 has his skin ripped off, revealing his endoskeleton arm. Then his face is ripped off so you can see his red eye. At the end of this fateful journey, the victim becomes harder and begins to train to become the savior. The savior character in the future has all the survivors band together to form a resistance. She is the John Connor character. The savior drives away in a jeep towards a coming storm. This was a pointless sequel that makes the first two movies pointless in their plot. Basically, they Alien 3'd this movie. In the future, okay, this what doesn't make sense. In the future, the machines are so advanced and they're not losing, so it doesn't make any sense why they need to send someone back to kill the savior. The characters I don't care about, so like when they ended up dying, like I just did not care. I was honestly watching the clock and just waiting till it was over. Sarah Connor was the only one who kind of had a decent arc in the movie, but it was the same arc as in like Judgment Day, so it really doesn't matter. I mean, it is kind of cool to see Linda Hamilton back, and Schwarzenegger, sure. The beginning of the movie makes a big change, so big in fact, that it makes the first two movies absolutely pointless. in the first 30 seconds of this movie, they do a flashback to the end of the second one when they're in Mexico, her and John, and a Terminator comes up and kills John. That's the first 30 seconds of this movie. This movie is a blended mess of the original two and is a bland, pointless, and utterly sad that they make big Hollywood movies with hundreds of people involved, and this is the outcome. Makes me sad. Like, if you were the producer or even just one of the special effects guys and you spend hours making it, and this is the outcome. Just disappointed. The pros of this movie, there's one pro. After watching it, you're going to need a palate cleanser, so you're going to go back and you're going to watch the first one, and then the second one. Then you're going to have a greater appreciation for those two movies.